Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to lead members of his executive on a 2-day visit to Gauteng. And the aim is to look at how the provincial government is serving residents, but also to align national government programs ahead of the midterm governance review period. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is looking at some of the daily struggles faced by Gauteng residents and joins us now. Ziniko, you and I are both residents of Gauteng, and I guess if it was up to us, we could take half the program with a laundry list, an inventory of all the things that don't work in the city of Johannesburg particularly. But share the stories of those that you have been engaging with this morning.
So, Iman, one of the biggest things that was really frustrating the residents of Johannesburg earlier on were just along the M1 and M2 highway, which is connecting the south of Johannesburg with the city centre, but also the northern areas such as Rosebank, Sandton, Randburg, and all those areas. But also, we have since moved now to the CBD itself. And one of the key things that picks up very quickly the moment you drive into the city is the dysfunctionality of the traffic lights, commonly known as robots in an unofficial language. So in one of the streets here in the city centre, it's not far from the provincial legislature, but also not far from the Premier's office, who is the first citizens of Gauteng. The traffic lights are not working at all where we are. I can literally count, the streets in which you can see from our vantage point. We've got this one, the next one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 traffic lights that are not working at all. So this, from where we are, for about a kilometer, there is no functional traffic lights here in the CBD. But also, people have been complaining about how these outages here, these traffic lights, are causing accidents in the morning, but also during the knock-off time from 3 o'clock down to 6 a.m. But also, there are people who are assisting the motorists themselves as they try to park along the streets. Because also remember that the city of Johannesburg also has that challenge of spaces for those who are coming to work, who are attending meetings, in terms of having enough spaces to park. I'm going to bring in one of the car guards who's assisting the motorists, but also just to share with us his own experience in terms of monitoring the operations of these traffic lights and how it gets to inconvenience the drivers themselves. I'm joined now by uSibusiso. Sibuda, ngiyabonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho bafo. Usebenza kule strati mihla yonke. Ngicela usitshele nje ukuthi uma ungasebenzi lama robots umsebenzi wakho uphazamiseka kanjani, but nabantu abanezimoto baphazamiseka kanjani bafo?
Okay, right. Yeah, yimi ngisibusisa igama manje ngekhagadi la manje uFox and Lovedale sibhizi le strati ekseni manje so siyaphazamiseka la manje sigcina imoto sishayisana manje ngendaba le robot.
Lama robot la anesikhathi singakanani engasebenzi njengoba manje engasebenzi aqaleni longasebenzi?
Till last year.
Ayibo.
Till last year.
So awasebenzi since last year up until manje?
Yeah.
Okay, wabona mhlamba abantu baka government beza bezowabheka bezowalungisa?
Never. Azange ngibone umuntu.
So imessage yakho mhlambe kuma authorities kamasipala ungabatshela ukuthi inkinga ezenziwa ile robot ingasebenzi iziphi mhlambe uma ungakhuluma nabo?
So is a Ting junction there. Ezinye imoto ziyehla, ezinye ziyale. So manje kuba nzima manje. Abakhona ukumelana manje. Ngoba manje mele bamelane manje. So kuba difficult manje.
Sure. Ngiyabonga Sibuda.
Okay.
Sure Sibuda. So Sibusiso is one of the car guards. This just shared something very, very shocking, that these traffic lights have not been working since last year, around October. So we're looking at a couple of months since these traffic lights have not been working. So they are not working because of maybe load shedding. We know currently there's no load shedding that's taking place, but the time it takes for authorities to come down to these particular streets to fix these traffic lights, it seems as if it's been almost 2 months. And of course, one wonders understand how long they'll remain dysfunctional, and of course the inconvenience that these traffic lights poses to the motorists, to the people who are coming in to attend the legislature itself, which is on my left-hand side, but also those who are coming for businesses, for those that are driving, and working in this particular center. Are not far from Gandhi Square, which is a busy area as well. There are buses that are traveling through that particular center. So these are some of the challenges, Iman, motorists and some residents who are even walking themselves, because traffic lights do not only assist individuals who are driving, but those that are walking within the CBD. So if you can imagine the chaos then these traffic lights create for the hawkers, for the travelers who are walking on foot, but also for the drivers themselves. So this is where we are going to leave things for now. We will, in the next hour or so, we'll be talking health issues. We'll be outside the Charlotte Maxeke Hospital looking at the challenges faced by residents when it comes to healthcare services.
And it will be interesting to see what engagements there might be with the mayor. I mean, the mayor is the ultimate executive here in the province, in the city of Johannesburg particularly, which is where you're broadcasting from, Ziniko, to explain why we have these endemic service delivery problems. So update us on that as well a little bit later on. Ziniko Mhlaba live for us in the Johannesburg CBD.